Oh, it's the right mic. Sorry about that. Um, all right. Okay. Drawing time? Maybe? Is that working? Working. So, we had a little upload issue. We uploaded Windows. I don't know how I fucking pulled that one off. But to the art channel. Should be fixed now. Okay, apparently. I wish I could turn off the hand gestures for this stupid fucking camera, but I can't. Anyway, damn. How did this get so dusty already? Anyway. Appropriate episode should be up. Should be like an hour and 30 minutes or something and not 3 hours of dicking around. Not sure how I pulled that shit off, but I did. Anyway. Oh, no. What? Oh, fuck. I should have tested this. Stream is probably done, by the way. If you're wondering what this means, it means I have to go through all of my cables, unplug them, and find the one that's not working. It's going to take me like upwards of an hour, to be honest with you. So, most likely no stream today. Fuck. Gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. What is happening here? Last time this happened, which was a couple days ago, so I kind of thought we were done. I thought that was it. If you're wondering, restarting doesn't help. It doesn't help anything. Oh, okay. Oh, but we lost our fucking tracking. Okay. That's alright. We can do something. What is happening? Okay. I am very surprised that that ended up working, if you can call that working. If I just reactivate that, well, what does that say? Tablet event logging enabled? I don't know what that means. Okay, well, the pen's working. All I had to do was unplug and plug in 3 different cables that shouldn't have made a difference, but it did. I think it might be the port that it's in. I'm gonna have to probably get some new shit, which is god awful for me given the current state of computer parts. We'll see what I can do though. Okay. So that means this camera's working. Is this working now? No, this is not working. Let's see if I refresh this. Deactivate and activate. Did that work? Okay. That's what we get, I guess. Bro. All right. You know, it's interesting because it's like I get that these things are in a hub, but it's powered, so it shouldn't matter because you should have way more than enough USB 3 bandwidth for this. So it's got to be the hub, I guess, or the cables, and I'm guessing it's probably a combination of both. Anyway, here we are. I think I've decided what I'm probably gonna do is a combination of the shading, if you were wondering. I think that's the original. So we're gonna try and do like some sharper shading, some lighter shading, and just get everything all around, all good. Um, I should have just done this from the start. I don't know why I didn't. It's just easier. Fuck, I do not remember the opacity for my stuff here. Oh no. I think this might have actually been 100% opacity, which is probably not ideal. But it will be what it will be, I guess. Guess I should have just done this color from the jump, huh? Or does it have the same? It might not have the same effect, huh? Thinking about it. Oh, brother. What? How did I do that? Alright. I think my problem with like coloring and shading is I'll watch what I'll simply call better artists. I feel like I don't really consider myself an artist. Like I'm not here, you know? But I'll watch better artists and they'll just freehand put a couple of fucking like strokes in and call it a day and it'll look good, but like they just send it, you know? Like no limitations, no tools. They just like are always on point and I'm like, "How are you fucking doing it?" So confusing. Oh, this is not hooked up to that one right now. God damn it. I'm chopped, bro. It's all going downhill. Okay. So how bad is that? I feel like that's a pretty severe departure from this. What if I just like, you know? How's that? I don't know if that works. Maybe I have to undo like all of this. I don't know, man. What if I like blend this though? Like, can I blend so that this works better? Wow, that really lightened it. Holy. All right, that's not gonna work. I'm thinking, honestly, I'm thinking I just delete this entire layer and start over. It sucks because I really like this here. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like these work, but they don't work next to this. And I don't know the solution here. Can I please zoom in? Oh my god, what the fuck, dude? Okay. What if I do it at like opacity, a lower opacity? I don't know, man. Like, this just doesn't feel right. It sucks because I really think this is the solution, but like, it looks wrong. Okay. I'm gonna crash out. I said it. What if I try to fix with this? So like less opacity, but we still kind of got something going on here, hopefully. Maybe this will be the answer. Like a little something on the in-between. What if I blend this instead of just fucking sending this? Do you know what I mean? It's crazy how much that's not gonna work. It's crazy how much um fuck. How much difference the light is. Like and it completely takes over too. That's not what I meant. Oh, you know what? This is a different opacity. Or not. Wait, what? What am I missing here? I don't know why it's compounding. I guess because it's not 100%. It's kind of pissing me off. This definitely does look better, more solid though here anyway. We'll just try and blend away the darkness because the lighter stuff does tend to take over for some reason. We'll just have to pray. Okay. That's a lot better. It's better than it was, and it's better than what I was trying to be, but I don't know if it's like better. I do think I'm gonna redo these up here because they're just too damn dark. Which kind of sucks because I feel like they came out kind of good. Let's go ahead and redo this as well since we're here. Alright, so let's start with something along these lines. Okay. I know the original, doesn't really do things the way we did them, but what can I do, We can only do our best and come as close as we can to how we feel it should look. And if I don't know how they did something, how they got a look, then it's just gonna get the look it gets. It's really no other way to do it. Doesn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense, but it is what it is. Okay. You know, I wonder if I see like a little bit of blur heading out of this. I wonder if they just did what I just did and just blend the crossover here instead of trying to go over it. I feel like their blur is a little darker though. All right. Okay. Let's maybe try it from like right there. How does that feel? I feel like that's pretty decent. Let's go back to that. I don't know, man. That doesn't quite feel right, does it? Does it? Hold on. What if we hit it with this? Yeah. Yeah, we can make this work, I think. Maybe not ideal, but I think we can make this work. Quite. Hello? Can I get that back, please? Thank you. All right, that feels a bit better. Still not ideal, but it feels a bit better, I feel like. It's cleaner feeling. I'm gonna have a fucking stroke trying to do this thing. This is not gonna work. Am I winning? I don't think so. It doesn't feel like it. I think I'm losing. I'm officially a loser. John, this is a this is some random VTuber I somehow came across called Jax. I actually apparently she's new, I think. I think she's friends with a bunch of like already pretty big creators. I my understanding is she's a gargoyle, but the reason I started drawing her is because she's a detective, and it just reminded me of Damien Darkblood from Invincible. If you've seen Invincible, I was originally gonna make her red as a joke, but you know, it turns out I don't know how to pick colors, so like even using the color picking tool, I somehow end up slightly off. I don't know how I manage that. New one would befriend bigger creators instantly. So the way I think they do it is I think they might have like already just known them. You know what I mean? Like they're either maybe a real life friend of a bunch of them already, and because I've been seeing like a lot of voice actors who are friends with like voice actors who are also already VTubing. So I see that, and then I also see like I'll call them flesh tubers or yep ex corpo stuff, and like they already have the contacts, so they like use, you know, they use like the clout of the bigger thing or they'll reach out to the bigger things. I mean, if I had the option to do it, I'd do it. So I guess I don't really like blame them or anything. I don't know this person's specific story. I don't. I just, like I said, I just picked it because they were a detective and I thought that was fun. Or they're supposed to be a detective. It reminded me of, like I said, Damien Darkblood, probably the most annoying character in all of Invincible fandom. Oh fuck! Hold on, here she is so far. It definitely can feel like really frustrating seeing someone basically start and then just like skyrocket because they either paid like big money for like a model from someone relatively like famous and so they get like special treatment or it's like whatever. But like, I feel like it won't last if they're not actually decent. So it's like if they can keep it up, they can keep it up, you know? It's not my problem. Like I doubt they're just instantly some sort of multimillionaire because of this if they weren't already. I have no idea what I'm doing. How come you find Damien annoying? I just feel like the episode, what was it, the last season episode about them was a waste of episode. I think that's my biggest problem with it. It should have been more Invincible. I mean, I know Invincible was in that episode. It just it's just filler. I don't want filler. What bigger creators be doing these days? I don't watch. Yeah, I honestly don't really watch them. I just only like recently started following them, like the past year or so, mostly to like work on art because like a lot of them will get fan art or whatever, and it's like a good way for me to find stuff to like learn off of because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing, or at least it feels that way. Um, so yeah, I feel like I can learn from like their stuff. It's cool to see. Hell yeah, I'm evolving. Bro, I don't know what I did with this hair. I'm gonna have to come back to this section because I think I need to like draw a little more around here. I also need to like fix this up. So let's just ignore that for now. Let's work on over here somewhere. Every time I draw hair, I become more resolved to only draw bald people. The thing is, I can't actually draw a bald person either. You know? So it doesn't really help. Anyway, I'm only going to be drawing shirtless bald men from now on because I don't really want to draw the clothes either. Those are really difficult. And breasts are kind of harder to draw than pecs, so yeah, it's got to be shirtless bald men. But I guess we'll need some details, so we'll like oil them up first. It's just the way you got to do it. Let's go. Wait, why is this side so much darker? What did I do? Men are the ones that have the most struggle drawing. I don't know why. Uh, you know, I could see it. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing at all here, so. Seriously, why is this so much darker? What did I do? How did I do this? I don't know how I manage this, but whatever. It's all coming together now, right? I feel like I don't really draw too many male characters. Like I've been trying to draw one off stream. Like I work on something else for that, and I just can't really get them. To be honest, well, it's been more fun to draw, so I got decent at it. But dudes, I suck at that. I feel like there's also just more women, especially like I don't know if I guess VTubers are like anime style, so like anime style women, it's just like they're everywhere. They're a dime a dozen. And like the dudes are all like I don't know, they're very what's that? What's the is it shonen ai? Like they're either that or just straight like female characters, you know what I mean? For like VTubers. Like they're that really like tall, lanky, like it's like still a twink frame if we're being honest, but they're just tall. So like they're all the same style, but there's not really a whole hell of a lot of like I don't know how to put it other than like stereotypically regular man. Like it's all just femboys and tall twinks, you know? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it's like they all just look the same. A lot of the female characters do too, but there's just like so many more of them that it, like you can kind of get around that. And then there's like there's occasionally like the monstery ones or like the I guess we'll have to acknowledge them as furries, the old fuzzies. There's those people, but like that's a little too unique for me, you know? I can barely draw this. I can't even draw a straight line, you know what I mean? Like it's not happening. Culture beyond male VTubers is disappointing. It kind of is. Kenji's the only big I feel like he's like the only one who's kind of just from what I've seen just himself as well, which is kind of what I prefer. Like a lot of them seem to be basically just like trying to go the fuckboy route, you know what I mean? Whereas he's just kind of like a guy with a model, and I think that's way more fun than like weirdly flirtatious with everyone. Like if that's you, that's fine, but like also I just don't enjoy that. So it's like whatever. Not that there aren't like let's face it, like most of the female VTubers are that as well. I'm just saying there's so much less option for male viewing male viewing pleasure here. Uh like none of them are like the stereotypical it's kind of like the complete opposite of the I don't even know if they're necessarily flesh tubers because they don't necessarily have to show their face, but like the traditional YouTuber content creator style. And I don't mean like the weird ass like prank shit or like, you know, I mean like, funny video comp, old school like Vanoss group or something, right? There's just nobody really doing something like that VTuber style. I mean, I guess it's kind of covered and maybe the type of person who's going to do that doesn't really care, but they're all just kind of the same. Like the e-boy thing, maybe it's because I'm extremely yeah. I mean, I don't think you have to be ace to find it cringe. I don't know. It's just like weird. I mean, I get that some people are into it, but it feels like I don't know. Like I get that that's why people show up to a lot of these creators, but for me, it's like occasional jokes, no problem, right? Crude jokes, love it. But it's like just kind of weird when it's like that's the whole thing. Like that's your whole brand and personality is just I don't even know what to call it. But it makes me genuinely like It makes my like skin crawl. I don't know. And it's not obviously VTubers who do that. I'm pretty sure like some major. Well, actually, didn't he like become a VTuber? I don't know. That Saikuno dude. I think he like recently got in trouble for apparently like I don't know. I don't really understand the whole thing. I guess he like cheated on his girlfriend, but like didn't, but like did, but like they don't even like each other, so I don't understand the whole situation. But with like multiple girls, but it's like the whole fuckboy persona. I mean, sorry, e-boy persona. You know, has long since existed, and I just don't care for it wherever it's coming from. Why does this not look right? Low key defending it. Oh no. I mean, here's the deal. If everyone was consenting, I don't really care. Is it my, you know, cup of tea? No, I don't even fucking like tea. But, you know, it's just strange to defend. Like, it's first off, what's bro's deal? You don't like tea? I like occasional tea. I don't know. I'm not like a super tea fan, you know? I don't get a lot of good tea. Like if it's a choice between coffee and tea, I'm picking coffee like 99% of the time. If it's a choice between tea and nothing, I'll take tea, you know? I feel like it's got to be good tea. The same way it's got to be good coffee as well. It's like I don't want to drink no coffee that tastes like just somebody put fucking slime in the water, you know? It's got to like be flavorful. It's got to be something. I don't want to fucking slurp down some slime. What the fuck is this? What did I draw? I was not cooking here. I drew like a pool noodle. Jail. Fuck. 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 Rip. Nice knowing you, bud. I'm about to scoop it out. Okay. I don't look right, do it. Maybe we do meet up here. We're just gonna try our best to make this work, I guess. I don't know why I just chose color picker, but we did. I'm evolving. I'm evolving. Selecto Dicko. Damn you, ad jail. Is the ad over? Can I tell? Why doesn't it show up? No, I think a couple more seconds. Ah, da 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 da. Ah, da 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 da. Let me out. Let me out. I don't think that looks right. I also don't think anyone's gonna zoom in on this, and by anyone I mean literally nobody, because I'm the only one who fucking looks at this shit. Which means I'll know, and that makes it a problem for me. He's free. Free. I've been seeing some ad discourse, and I don't get it. Like people are saying the best way to get viewers is to turn off the mid rolls and have pre rolls. I don't see how that's gonna work because you'll never get a new viewer like that. Like it'll be, I guess, good generally for returners who know what they're in for. But I mean, as much as I wish I could turn them off, the best I can come up with is no pre-rolls. Yeah, that's what I feel like. No pre-rolls is the ideal thing because you show up to a new stream and the first thing you're hit with is a fucking minute and a half to 3 minute ad. Thank you, Twitch. I know that's not the content creator's fault, but it's like I just want to get into what I'm gonna see. Like, am I really about to watch 3 minutes and then not enjoy the new stream? People are visiting your stream after meeting you in a game. Exactly. Yeah. It's like maybe you just met in. I know you. Are you still into Apex? Is Apex still alive? But like, you play with someone, maybe you're on the same team, you got TTV in your name, they come by, they want to talk to you, and they can't talk to you for 3 minutes. But it's like you guys just like killed it together and then like you never see each other again. Or something like that. Or, maybe you want to trash talk them. I guess you don't need to leave ad jail for that. But I don't know. I just feel like eventually go back to when I get sick of Heartopia. Addicted to Heartopia, huh? Interesting. Interesting. I think you have a problem. We're going to need an intervention. If you get the new Mercedes E-Class in Heartopia. 1,000 hours in it. What the fuck? Are you okay? I don't think you're okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. 1,000 hours? That's a lot. Well, hold on. Do you like leave it running? Do you know what I mean? On short-term disability, so all I do is play stupid cozy games. You gotta do what you gotta do. If it makes you happy, I'm not gonna say nothing. Unless it's a gotcha game and you're spending unreal amounts of cash on it, then I will say something. Fuck. I mean, that doesn't look that bad, right? God damn it. How did I do that? Where did I fuck up? God, I hate Philo Dicko tool. Also, I call every tool something Dicko. It's not. It's not. Fuck! God damn it. Don't make me do this by hand. Please, I can't do it. Alright, wait, hold on a second, though. Where is it actually failing? Am I stupid? What am I doing? Medical condition requires me to go lay down and get dizzy. Leave it up, but otherwise I'm playing it 97%. Oh my god. Well, first off, hope you get better. Second off, that's a lot of Heartopia. It's a lot of Heartopia. It does make me wonder who's got the most Heartopia time, you know? World's most Heartopia playtime? Hope I never get better. I don't want to go back. You know what? I felt that. Speak your truth, Queen. Finally, someone whose message resonates with me. It's what I've been saying all along. I don't want to go back to the office. I just want to draw. I want to draw big titty girls. Is that so much to ask for? Make a lot of money with this job. I'm miserable. Really do be like that, don't it? I just want to be free. Free me. Freemium. Bro, what the fuck did I just draw? I don't even know. We'll just keep ignoring the eyes until it's too big of a problem to ignore. Yoink that. Yoink that. Maybe hit a little, hit Fergie with it a little bit. I don't like how wobbly that makes it feel. Can I maybe increase Dicko this size just a smidgen? I don't know why everything becomes Dickoed, but it just does. I don't like that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it because it's too much work to undo it. Alright, what am I looking at next? This little hairpiece here. God damn it. Why does everybody have to have so much hair? First off, can't you comb this shit, bitch? Like, flatten it, iron it, something? Come on. Do me a flavor. Please. On dog, bro. On dog. Uh-oh. Just go ahead and undo that. How's it getting worse? You know what? I don't care. Turns out, don't care. Don't care, didn't ask. L plus ratio. Plus no bitches. Okay. No bitches. You know what? I should draw the no bitches meme. Wait, I ain't gonna lie so far. It looks like a Homestuck character. Uh-oh. Alright, let's find out if Chief's about to be disappointed. Is it because there's no face and no mouth? I just got an Amazon ad for a VR mask, but I was like, why the fuck am I wish I didn't delete it. But I was like, why am I getting like a ball gag recommendation? What the fuck was I looking up? But it's like one of those VR fake face mask things. Homestuck. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, I see it. And it's got the gray. Okay. All right. What am I looking at, bro? What is it? What is Homestuck, by the way? What is this? Bro, kind of do. I should give it like those teeth, like whoever this lady is. I think it's because the eyes, like, I just have like placeholder eyes. I'm just gonna draw over them, but they're like so simple that like it kind of breaks the rest of the whole thing. Wait, the human drawing? Oh, not the stubby ones? I was thinking it does look like a stubby one. I was literally like, it's like, bro, whoever the fuck this is. I don't know who this is. I think that's someone else's drawing of one. What is this, a cartoon or something? Why have I never heard of Homestuck? Tale about a boy and his friends and a game they play together. About 8,000 pages. It's a webcomic. 8,000 fucking pages. The fan art is better. Oh my god. The comic recently released as a pilot for a show. Wait, recently released? It says 2016. It was 10 years ago. Wait, why is... Alright, so Google's got this stupid shit where it's like people also ask, did Krita just crash? Well, that sucks. Um, I literally wasn't doing anything. Alright, anyway, is Homestuck still going? Okay, normal. Is Homestuck actually longer than the Bible? Alright. Does Snoop Dogg know what Homestuck is? Or what? Why is why is this a question? What's going on over there? Pilot was okay. All right. Well, time to find out how fucked I am because Krita crashed and I wasn't even using it. Probably about to lose about 20 minutes of our life. I don't know why it's not launching now. Well, I'm not seeing a whole hell of a lot over here, which is not ideal. Okay, so we got the autosave file. Let's take a peek, please, please. Okay, that's not that bad, right? What are we're losing here? That's not that bad. I gotta remember to save after like everything I do, because Krita has been crashing a lot lately. I wonder if there's a new version of it, because my god. Oh, wait, here's the original. By the way. This is like a screen grab, I think, from their stream. Kitty. Kitty. We got Kitty. Kitty. I feel like I fucked her up, but that's not really my problem. Alright. Do I have to reselect the color? Hey, it remembered the color at least. Does it remember the opacity? No. Fuck you, you stupid son of a bitch. Why not? Alright, so we gotta redo this. And then probably all of that. Oh, you know what? We lost that too. That's fine. Nobody cares about that, right? I don't think. Did this get darker or am I tripping? What sociopath is using 10 pencil size? I just don't see it. It's not right, I tell you. Alright, let's redo this. It's exactly the same. Don't even question it. Exactly the same. No. Fuck! No different. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. Nope. Alright, listen here, you little shit. What am I doing wrong? Am I stupid? There's no way I messed this up, but just in case. Yeah, so, uh-oh. Wait a minute. I don't know. I just really like the finer lines in Control. Also, it's, you know, in Krita, for some reason, hold on. I'll show what I'm talking about. For some reason, I feel like it gets really blurry past like 6 in terms of like finer lines. So like you really have to scale up the size of the canvas. Here's 10. You see what I'm talking about? Where like there's like 4 pixels out. It's kind of like a shade of it, you know? So like 1, 2, 3. I guess it's about 3 for this one. So I feel like this makes it look blurry to me. I don't know. I just don't like how unclean the line feels. But if I do 4, it's a little blurry, but it's like at such a scale that like I feel like it can still work. Like to me, this looks like a nicer, cleaner line. You know, that like I never used Krita. Understandable. I mean, it's crashing a lot. I'm about to not use it too. I don't have an issue on mine. Makes sense. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can actually like edit the settings so that one, there's like no pressure differences. I can change it so that you know there's all this stuff. It's just that I didn't really want to mess with stuff because I mean, I'm still pretty new, but you know, because I was like so new, I didn't want to mess with stuff. So I was like, I'll just leave stuff default. But now I'm like, well, I'm pretty used to the default. So should I should I mess with stuff? I mean, I feel like I probably should just like make my own like settings so that it's running. Metabang Pro. You know, that sounds like it's probably hosted by Pornhub. Is it good? I don't know what that one little line does, but it does something for the soul, you know? I mean, not really, because I don't have a soul, but if I did, I'd like it. Probably not. It's funny that I'm complaining about the blurriness of it, and then I'm intentionally like blurring some of the stuff here. We call that blending. Come on. Blend up, me hearties, yo ho. Feel like I need to maybe make this part darker here, but I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, I don't like any of that. All right. I feel like it was okay before, but now I don't like it, and I'm going to just leave this undone. If Control Z will work. There we go. Haven't bothered to download Krita for like 8 years because of it. Pretty good. All right. That's good news. You like to hear it. Could have swore I already did this, but also it crashed, so I probably did, and it just doesn't remember. Let me in. What am I looking at? Think I maybe got to do one like here. I don't know. I feel like it looks really flat overall, but I don't know how to not do that, so it's just the way it's gonna look, you know? I don't know how people 3Dify stuff so well. I think they're cheating. If I do this, something like that, is that doesn't look that bad zoomed out, but I feel like it looks really weird zoomed in. I feel like this is just like it's somehow the most calming part of drawing where I'm just kind of like doing random fucking lines and like squiggles, but also it's kind of like stupid. I don't know. It doesn't feel like I'm doing anything right now. Feels like no progress is being made and I'm not doing anything. If I just try and do this, that should work, right? I don't know, it feels weird. I prefer being lazy. Feel like it looks better when I'm lazy. Valid. Let's go. Where the fuck do I have this here? Oh, that used to be on my old thing. Never mind. Probably shouldn't block that. Actually, this is the back. I don't even know why this is vented, to be honest with you. All right, let's do this. Something like that. I don't know if I understand the shadow behind whatever the original's working with here. Hold on. I don't know why it's like curved like that. Shouldn't it just be dark all the way down? I don't fucking know, man. But hey, you know, sometimes she's got a curve in her and you just gotta treat her right, I guess. I don't know. Fuck. How did I even do that? Oh, you got that curve in her. Over here curving my shit, man. Hey, we did it. Just like jork it down a little bit so that like maybe it's gonna be a little lighter here. Okay, it's darker. I don't know how I managed to make it darker. Hopefully we can blend that in and make up for it. If not, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. So be prepared. So it didn't work, and I'm now upsetty spaghetti. Literally is the opposite of the original and what I was going for, which honestly I think actually works a little better, but it's not quite like the original, and that sort of bothers me. But you know what? Maybe the original's wrong. Maybe I'm right. What the fuck did I draw? Oh my god. I swear I'm just drawing bald bitches from now on. This shit's crazy. I'm gonna specialize in Saitamas. How many Saitamas would you like today, sir? I don't feel like that looks very good, but I also give up. I should probably use that one tool that just straight up moves the line. Kind of just looks dirty up there. What did I do? What have I done? What have I become? All right. So the original's got like all type of little leaves in here. I haven't drawn those yet. I might not draw those because, well, how the fuck do you draw that? But I do think I should still try and like make some shading work, and then we'll just draw the leaves over it. So we're gonna try and hopefully figure this the fuck out. What if I do this? Because I feel like there's just not really enough space to do it otherwise. What am I looking at here? Does this feel right? This doesn't really feel right to me. We're gonna send it on this, and we're gonna see what it's like, and I think we can just go ahead and erase this based on its location, so... But I'm not feeling this like at all. Kind of looks like a lobster claw. All right, for this area in the future, since we're probably going to have to erase this because I'm not liking this, what we can do, though, is go ahead and do the little circle-y tool, filly tool. All right. Yeah, that's a definite no for me. Probably should have just Control-Z'd that, but we didn't. Okay. How do I do this? I think what I need is here and here. Kind of like around here. And like maybe like that. Then we need it again here. I feel like it's still looking super flat, like on the other side though. But this is like too much of a shadow for some of these areas, I feel like. Let's just... Put a fake line right there so that it doesn't look so weird. I'm sure I'll regret that later and not figure out what the fuck I did. Oh god. Alright. What even is this hair, bro? Like, what was I doing? I just want to cook, but like, I'm not even a chef, you know? I spent like an hour on shading. I guess in my defense, I probably lost like 10 minutes, but like, that's not really a lot. All things considered. The worst part is we're not even close to done. You know, I always wondered how people did these so fast, but I'm really certain they have like some sort of pattern, you know, like they pre-draw hands and they just like mix and match them because there's no way people are doing these that quick. That's got to be it, right? Am I crazy? Like how they get in fan art the same day something releases. Takes me like 10 hours over the course of several days to get something even like legible, you know? I don't want to say something good because this is arguably not particularly good, but something legible. Something relatively pleasing to the eye hole. Feel like I gotta sneeze. I'm not really appreciative of that, but I also don't really want to sneeze. So, like, what do? It's like the worst, man. Nobody's ever suffered more than me who feels like he has to sneeze, you know? But does not wish to sneeze. Truly a tragedy. That girl is a real loud sneezer. My favorite Black Beatles song. I feel like I'm gonna want to come through and like cell shade this one in. Like really thicken the lines and stuff. Just feels right. God bless. God bless. Achoo. Pre-gaming my sneeze. Alright, let's zoom out. See how it's looking. Feels a little weird to me. It kind of looks like she's got one of them like low flow showers and doesn't you know Didn't clean her hair right. That shit looks limp and flat. What am I doing? Still does look like a lobster claw, doesn't it? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. Anyway, I'm gonna save it because it's just we're committed at this point. Committed, but like, you know, to a mental asylum. Committed, but I'm where I should have been the whole time. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Locked me in a room. Crazy? What the fuck is that? I kind of hate how ununiform some of this ends up looking, like really up close. I don't know why it bothers me, but like it'll look fine from afar, so it's like, who's zooming in that close? But at the same time, like I know, so it bothers me, and then I mess it up by trying to like work with it. I should just let it go because like it looks okay from afar. You can't really tell. God damn. God damn. Yum, yum, and yum, 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 yum. Good enough for me. It's good enough for me. I don't fucking care. Cause it's good enough for me. You've yipped your last yay, bud. Buckaroo. Buster. How does it still just feel so goddamn flat? I know it doesn't look so bad from afar, but I feel like it looks really flat if I'm paying attention. Oh well, I guess that's the best I can do for now. If I come up with another plan, we can execute it. God, I wish I was executed. Interesting. Okay. Oh, does that do anything for us? I don't feel like that makes sense. I don't know. It feels like it's too empty here, but like I don't feel like it should be here. Shadi. All right. This is gonna look really weird because I don't have a well-defined line right here. Let's shoot. Let's try and thicken this. I'm planning on coming back through with thicker lines anyway, so hopefully that solves the issue, but you know, if you know, you know. And if you don't, then you don't know. Simple. All right, that feels really weirdly dark for some reason. That's fine. Wait, oh wait, did I never change the opacity on this? That would be why. That would be why. Wait, it looks the same. What? Am I stupid? Oh, I see. I see. I see. There we go. I was so confused. We were on black the whole time. Should have put it all on red. All right, let's hit him with the old blendo dicko, if you will. She's blending it. Oh, she's blending it. Damn, girl, you blending that thing? Oh, wait. I'm evolving. Please blend. Thank you. May I have another? I don't like it. I hate it here. I'm uninstalling. I'm taking the L and the ratio at the same time. L plus ratio plus no bitches. What can I say except no bitches? That's what you have got. Man, I love that song from Moana. Can't wait for the live action to be AI generated. Very not good moment. Feel like this needs something here. I don't know why. I'll probably have to add it in later, but I think I'll make like a line here for the hair. I don't know. I didn't draw it in originally because I wanted space for like the eye and stuff. But like, holy shit, does that face look wobbly? And I need to cover that up with something. Bald men only from now on. And we love men. I mean, not me specifically, but somebody probably does. This kind of looks more like a crack than hair, but whatever. Am I doing this right? I don't even think this is the right spot necessarily. I think it should be over more so it lines up with that. Uh-oh. I'm gonna just try and blend this. Shouldn't have blended it. Doesn't look good. Blenda. You know, I've heard the name Brenda before. How come I haven't met a Blenda? There gotta be someone out there named Blenda, right? God, that sucks. If your name's Blenda, change it. Sorry. You're making a mistake. Don't name your kid Blenda. It's not as bad as Latrina, but I've heard worse, you know? But, it's Blenda. Alright, I think that's too dark, but that was supposed to, like, lead to here. So I'm gonna undo that because it's just too damn dark. And, I'm gonna not do anything because it just doesn't work. Alright. What if I... Come on. No, zoom in, zoom in. Buddy, zoom in, please. Thank you. May I have another? What if I do this? Change opacity. Right? So we have that, and we can do that. Really? Now we should be able to do that. Okay. Now we should be able to do that. It's too light. Or too dark. So I guess we'll just stick with... We'll just stick with this. Which is already too dark. Hold on. Trust the process. I just want it to be a slightly different color here. But like on the spectrum, you know? Take a step back. I feel like you can barely even see that, but like maybe that's good, you know? Okay. All right, so here's the deal. We're not really done with the hair, but there's like details to the hair I want to add that will have the shade later. So I'm thinking what I might do is just take a break from the hair because it feels like we're not making progress. And I hate that feeling. So what I think I'd like to do is maybe do a little different part for now. I was thinking maybe let's do the wings real quick. I say real quick. Maybe let's do the wings. So let's just grab the wing color. Right? And let's just work on them for a second. I don't know. I feel like we've been on the hair for a while and it just doesn't feel like it's going the way I'd like. Feels too fat. Maybe like that. Hold on. Okay. Oh man, that does not line up well at all. Okay. Oh no. It's all right. Can we fix that? Like, not really. Yes, yes, we can. We can. Here's how. Here's how. Go to base. Hold on. Be easier to fix it here. Okay, hold on. We have to change opacity back. I could have also potentially, very lightly potentially, really. Um, but I could have gone for the deform tool, you know? I could have gone for that. Oops, sorry. It's not much, but I feel like it changes it. I feel like it's better. All right. Now, there is another problem we haven't really addressed yet. And that's that it kind of looks like around here, it kind of doesn't really look like the wing's attached. I don't really know how to fix that. Maybe just like, nope, that's the wrong one. Sorry. But maybe just like a little something in here. I don't know if that really makes any sense though. It doesn't. I could. Okay, hold on. I'll save. Oh boy. All right. Could in theory do something like this. Then we're left with that being a problem. I don't think that's the answer. Could just draw more hair. Could draw more hair. Okay. No reason, I guess, not to shade right now, so... Because I can just do what I just did, like, literally any fucking time I want. So I'm not really particularly worried from that respect. Somebody help me. Hey, we did it. Well, thank you for that. All right. Herm. You know, I think we would be fine to just do this for this one. And then for here, I think we're also fine to just generally kind of hit them with it. All right. Maybe like a smidge here. Okay. There we go. Okay. That's fine. I actually think I might like doing it this way for these like more open areas compared to the other way. I feel like I get somehow a little more control. Not like a lot, but I don't know, it feels better. But like when I need to be like really fucking controlled about it, I don't really feel like this gives me enough control, so I have to like do the other one, I think. I do need to go back in time. Hit him with this. 100%. What? Is that right? It doesn't feel right to me. Alright. Just go back because I'm not sure if I got it. So like right here, I feel like we're gonna... Oh, that's why it didn't feel right. I never changed opacity. Thought I did, but alright, whatever. We'll manage. So like here, I should be okay with... Jesus, that scared me, dude. I thought it crashed again. I should be okay with this. Did we lose connection? No. Okay. Weird. Okay. Why's my phone going off, bro? Let's take a little peek. What am I gonna do with an iPad, bro? Like, what? Alright. Are we on time? Oh, we're actually pretty close to probably being off. Save that. Try to add a smidgen of detail. All around me, all around me. Swear to God, it's all the same fucking gray, bro. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't like to do it. My balls kind of itch. What do you think about it, bitch? Okay. I don't know, man. For me, this feels wrong. I don't know how to explain it, but it just kind of feels like I'm just smudging. Like I'm just putting random fucking lines everywhere, and it just doesn't feel like it works mentally. I feel like part of me knows this actually doesn't really look that bad, but like the other part of me is like, what are you doing, bro? Like, can you not? It's like I want to expect more from myself here, but like I'm not getting more. But it's like I should acknowledge that this is decent for my lack of skill, you know, for my lack of skill level here. Right? It's not like terrible or anything. So I should acknowledge that. But at the same time, I don't think this is working, by the way. Is it working? I don't feel like I'm seeing any change. But at the same time, it's not what I want, so it's frustrating, and it makes me feel like I'm not doing anything. Like, that just doesn't look good to me. I know it's probably fine, but like, I don't know, it just looks wrong. This doesn't look like what I wanted, and I don't know how to get there. Let's go ahead and try this real quick. Oh, that's a little too opaque. Oh, that's the problem. Okay, I was wondering about that. That's right, because we crashed. It's a little darker than I want up there. Um, Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. Dude, I don't like that. I'm about to just erase all of that. I don't know, it doesn't look right to me. I can erase that anytime. Let's move on from it. Let's just like take a second and back away from whatever the hell's going on there, because it is not right. It's too much. We're too thick right now. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Zoom out a little bit. All right, so I'm looking at that neck, and that thing is really pissing me off, by the way. It's like way too long right here. I don't know, man. It's kind of too late to fix any of this, but can we fix that? Maybe make this a little longer here. What do we think? All right, here's what I'm going to do. Hold on. Let's save, like save. Okay. PNG, save, done. Okay. Press M. Here's what we're thinking. This is the plan so far. Continue shading probably, I guess probably Wednesday. This is going to be like our longest work done thing, but it is like a bit much and I don't really know what I'm doing anyway. Um, so what we're going to try and do is we'll hopefully be just done with like all the base shading Wednesday. We're going to try and power through it all. Then the next step uh, to me is we're going to hopefully do the eyes, the mouth, and the nose. And the same way we're gonna do the all of those, we're gonna try and make a real collar. Like we're gonna redo it. So we're gonna make it thicker. We're gonna make it taller. And all we should have to do in theory is draw over everything in that area, except for the braid. That is the only part. But we'll just like draw under it. That should be fine. Especially since I didn't cover it the same way. I think we should be good. So we'll just make the well basically I'm thinking like double the height of it. I think that should be fine. And we'll just do that on an overlayer. Does that make sense? I feel like that's the plan. If somebody has a better plan, most likely not going to be able to stream unless we're on like one of the nights between then, but probably not going to be able to get work on this until Monday or Wednesday morning. So you might actually get your suggestion heard if you reach out. So tweet it at me or whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off for now. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. I'm sorry this one's taken so long, but hey, I suck and you knew that. And I'm also sorry about that mistaken upload the other day. Anyway, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Have a fantastic day, night, afternoon, whatever it is for you. I appreciate you. Hopefully I can catch you in the next one, whatever that is. Until then, by the way, the dinos are back. Bye.